Tantra, a word which fascinates every meditator. Knowing the inner, understanding the innermost. When you connect yourself in the physical, in the worldly, that is known as darshan. You can present yourself and disguise people. You can carry the mask and live the life. That's okay. Har Har Mahadev. Tantra, a word which fascinates every meditator, a word which fascinates every energy practitioner. What actually Tantra means? Tantra is what we think it is, or it is beyond our imagination also. Tantra word comes from the Hindu philosophy that means knowing the inner, understanding the innermost. When you connect yourself in the physical, in the worldly, that is known as darshan. Darshan means philosophy. When you look upon the life, you have two perspectives. One perspective is perspective of the Tantra, and one perspective is a very philosophical perspective. When you're philosophical, you only required the state of mind. The presence of mind is more than sufficient if you want to understand everything in a philosophical way. But when you want to understand the core, the loom, the innermost, then you have to invest more than the superficial. Then you have to be there 100%. If you are even 99.99%, that's also incomplete. Tantra requires complete surrender and association. Philosophy don't require your completeness. If you are partial, if you are only 10%, even though you are philosophical, you can live the philosophy, you can understand the philosophy. But in the Tantra, you need to invest your concepts. You need to invest your inner core, every iota of your system. Then only you can be in the Tantra. In the philosophy, if you're not changing, it's okay. In the philosophy, if you're living superficially, that's okay. You can present yourself and disguise people. You can carry the mask and live the life. That's okay. In philosophy, outer is more important. Visible is more important. You can understand things up to a limit. But in Tantra, every mask is ripped off. Every superficiality gets burned. Your ego, your identity will be dismantled. And new being will be formed. And there is no point of returning back. Once that identity is created, that will be the identity you will be living with. You can't go back in the time. You can't go back to the starting point. Tantra brings the change, the permanent change. Philosophy may be or may not be bringing the permanent change. Maybe the philosophy can lead you to the Tantra, but when you understand the Tantra, no philosophy is required. When you see the face of the Lord, characteristics in a very superficial way, then you're interacting with the cocoon, not the core. The outer is shredded or shed in the Tantra. You will reach the innermost, the point which is actually you. Why are you? Who are you? Will be answered. Why this life is happening, why any life is happening, you will understand that. Philosophy will also answer, but you have to be intelligent enough to understand the answer. But in Tantra, you need to be present completely to experience the answer. Tantra is about experiencing, not just having the clarity in the head. You are there in the process. You are there in the change. You are the part of the system. And when Tantra is understood, everything changes around you. The person who has touched the beauty will make everything beautiful. It is possible if you understand the philosophy only, you will get corrupted. You will have ego. You will have understanding, but with a high level of attitude. But when you understand Tantra, you shatter yourself. Along with you, your every you gets shattered. It's your mental you, it's emotional you, it's physical you. In every way, the I is shattered. Tantra means living completely. Living in every moment with utmost faith, surrender, and acceptance. When you experience, that's life. When you read a book, you gain the experience which others have lived. That's not the life. Reading book is important, but after reading book, experience of life is very important. Associate the experiencing with the gaining of knowledge through any medium. You will understand the Tantra. In Hindu philosophy, Tantra is a beautiful process of inner journey. The concept of Shiva and Shakti, the yin and yang. You connect with yourself, you connect with your inner. I hope this discussion will help you in some way. If you have any question, feel free to comment us. Thank you so much.
Har Har Mahadev.